where our last drill was kind of allowing that body to move freely forward and around and keeping that same sequence of the stride that horse is in the 3-beat lope. For this drill, is quickening their feet, getting them on their hind end, and helping you build confidence with your horse with that better timing, asking that horse to stop and roll back through himself, which is also going to help you guide. The number one thing that a lot of us want to do is we, instead of just allowing our horse to work freely around that barrel, we're trying to make him turn. The more we can allow things to happen and trust that horse and let him do his job on his own, the freer and faster it's going to be. Obviously some horses like help, but we don't want to make them turn. So inside rein is sometimes overdone. Pulling back, leaving a barrel happens a lot, and your timing isn't right where that horse is like, I gotta stop and go, which is gonna cause them to have pulling out problems, blowing out problems, rearing up, bracing, getting heavy, finding ways to get away from your pressure because you aren't in that correct timing with them. So opening that hand up, guiding your horse through that turn, is going to keep that horse soft and supple. His mouth is going to stay light. He's going to trust you. He's going to be able to balance correctly instead of you making it happen. So don't make it happen. Let it happen. Body through hands, not hands through body. Okay? So it's not that I want you to go and just stop and roll back in a straight line. These are really fun drills you can do at home. It quickens their feet, gets their body position, keeps their ribs up, and it will help you with that timing of when to ask that horse to come back through himself. So what I'd like to do just at first is just find a place on the fence. We're going to kind of stay on this side, just so it's easier. And it doesn't have, you don't have to be exact wherever around the arena. Just lope around for a minute, and then you can find a place to circle, okay? So I'm just gonna go into a nice small circle, again by using my legs, driving that horse up for a minute, making him quicken his feet. This is a sharp drill, stay in center. When I get along that fence, I'm gonna open that hand up and ask him to come right back into a circle. Some horses are gonna crossfire, some horses are gonna stall out, some horses aren't going to quicken their feet. If they don't, I want you to bring them right back around in that circle. Don't let them go out straight. Open that hand up, sit deep, and come out. There, perfect example. Wanted to kind of come out and die out and take that wrong lead. I'm going to break into that trot and ask right again. Stay centered, don't lean. Open that hand forward and around, there. Bring him right back through. He's a little bit more rusty than he normally is because he's been on a little bit of a break with Diana not being able to ride, but he'll get there in a minute. Right there, right there. When he wants to brace, I'm just gonna make him pick up, come through, pick up his belly by slapping my legs on him a little bit. And I want him to pull and brace. I want him to stay soft and follow through with my hand. Right there, that long lead. Bring him through himself. Come right back through. Make him be in that correct body position. Don't let them cheat you on that fence. There, see there? Nice. Real soft. All I did was open my hand up and he followed through. There. Very nice. Into a circle. So that's the goal, is when I just take this hand and open up, he quickens and comes through. I do this hand. He quickens and comes through without rooting like he did a couple times or coming out on that wrong lead, okay? So if they do so, you gotta correct it right then and there. Let them make that mistake for you to then say, no sir, come through my hands. follow my hands. Don't brace on my hands. Don't get on your front end and crossfire from being lazy. That will help those horses stay light on their feet, keeping their bellies up and keeping round that they need to do in a turn to come back through and really come out of that turn fast, okay? And make up a lot of time if your horses are quick around a turn. So this will speed up that footwork, knowing that they can come through and snap through there. So we don't want them just to pause when they do that. We want them to get in there and get out and come back through again, okay? Who wants to go